go round and round.
That's what you do it for? Get you going good?
No, I mean, Gordon's in 8th right now. There's, only 7 laps to go.
Oh, good. We'll see the end of it. Got some time here.
Quick.
Hello everyone, it's Bruce Fade and
Steve Tinkham
with Catalyst Lending. We're bringing you the Friday rate update. Obviously interest rates are really good. We've still been seeing a little bit of a kind of a climb up, and then today they come back down. So, who knows? They're just hovering in a great spot. So I think home affordability, as everyone knows, now is the right time. But I wanted to put a positive spin on all of this. I know that we have been busy.
Like I didn't,
He's kind of negative Nelly once in a while. We've got to watch out for him. But from a serious standpoint, sales tips. These things, maybe it's just me, but I love sales tips. Anything that can help me get motivated and do something that makes me...
Well, let's tell them what the numbers that averaged out, which were pretty amazing. That the average realtor closes... This is the average realtor. Closes 8 transactions a year.
Yes, and they divide that up.
They're considered full-time.
40 hours a week.
So 40 hours a week, that's 260 hours per transaction.
Per transaction.
So if you are one of those people that fall in that category, you've got a lot of time to work on those transactions, but let's not focus on that part. Let's focus on what we can do to get more transactions.
There you go. Put the positive spin. So, it's like Steve and I, our goal, my personal goal is I want at least 6 transactions per month. So, when I hear that, it's like, wow, that seems like an awful lot of, well, not an awful lot of work. Let's put it that way, 8 transactions. Anyway, I know there's a lot more hours in the day for an agent. So as far as how much you put into a transaction, but the bottom line is, what are we doing in those 40 hours per week? And the thing that we figured out, or the thing that I would probably recommend, is just put this on your calendar every day. You cannot leave your office until you do this one thing, and that's call one person every day. One referral partner. Don't use the transaction that you're working on right now. If you're working with Mr. and Mrs. Jones and they've just bought a house, that doesn't count if you call Mr. and Mrs. Jones or the lender or the title company. Call a new potential client, a referral partner, anyone. Call me, call you, call somebody every day and ask for some business. I think that's the first thing you got to do.
Yeah, and and this is an age-old trick that works every single time. It's tried. If you've got your database of clients, just call them up and say, hey, listen, I just changed my database management system.
Which is usually true.
Yeah, and I've got to update it. I want to get your current email address, your phone numbers, all that. And just use an excuse to actually pick up the phone and talk to somebody. And then while you're on the phone, hey, while I got you on the phone, do you know anybody that's looking to buy a house right now? What are you doing in your situation? It's not a cold call. It's not a hard sell. It's just simply touching base with somebody, updating information, because you know what? Chances are you got some of the information incorrect. People change email addresses all the time.
Exactly.
So
and it creates, everyone knows what you're, it just puts a little reminder in them of what you do. So I'm sure you did a good job for them the last time. Hopefully they're glad to hear from you, but the bottom line is, sales tip number 1, just put it on your calendar. You can't go home until you do it. All right? You guys have a great weekend.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Take
Bye.
care.